Amazon and General Motors are in talks to invest in the electric pickup maker Rivian, not buy. Invest in Rivian. This according to sources who say the deal is expected to value Rivian at between $1 and $2 billion. The investment would be a major boost for the company as it aims to be the first automaker with an electric pickup on the market. Joining us from Detroit to discuss, Bloomberg's David Welch. David, what?
Yeah, it's a big question here. You think about General Motors. Why would they do this? They already make pickup trucks. They're very good at it. They have an electric vehicle program. Why would they need a startup like Rivian? And what's Amazon doing here? So let's put it all together. General Motors is going to come out with 20 EVs by 2023. But the first few are not going to be pickup trucks, and most of those vehicles, from what I'm told, are going to be destined for the Chinese market. So there probably wasn't an electric pickup truck in the near future, maybe eventually. Rivian wants to have their truck ready, and they think they will have it ready by 2020. So for GM, this is a way to probably, in terms of GM's war chest, without spending too much money, get a pickup truck that they can get to market a lot faster. Maybe get some engineering talent that they wouldn't otherwise have. Amazon, hey, this is a way to get cheap, clean electric delivery trucks to them pretty quickly, so they can use them to get packages all over the place.
Last week, we also covered Amazon's investment in Aurora, a self-driving tech startup that is building basically software and hardware for different automakers. That said, we had the CEO of Rivian on the show last year, and if I remember correctly, they wouldn't even show us a picture of the car. It was very secretive, still in development. How much has Rivian actually accomplished?
They have shown a truck. They've got a prototype now, and they've been talking about when they're actually going to have the thing ready, which is 2020. So, and they've raised quite a bit of money. It's a legitimate startup. They've got some real talent there. They're outside Detroit, so they're hiring people who know how to make actual vehicles as well. It's a pretty legitimate company. I sort of liken this as when General Motors bought Cruise Automation. GM already had a self-driving car initiative going on. They were already making vehicles that were trying to drive themselves. What they found, Cruise Automation in San Francisco was already strapping a system onto other companies' vehicles and driving, or rather, moving the vehicles without drivers. And so this is a case where I think they found somebody who's got some talent and got a program in the works, and they could maybe, by investing in it, accelerate their own development.
So clearly there are a lot of acquisitions or potential acquisitions, investment, competition happening in this space. What else are you watching?
You know, right now we're hearing just a lot of chatter about big car companies and big tech firms, but most of the big car companies are trying to buy self-driving car startups or invest in them, EV startups, battery startups. Tesla recently bought into a company that makes supercapacitors, which basically allow automotive batteries to be charged faster and go further on a charge. So even Tesla's buying into some technology companies. Some of it is just taking a flyer on small companies that might have some pretty good science. In other cases, it's a way to actually get somebody's hardware and accelerate your own development. It's a pretty good marriage, really. You think about it. You've got startups that are working solely on one project, and you have somebody with deep pockets who can come along, give them the cash they need to get to the next level. And in a case like GM and Rivian, you're going to get a company that's got a pickup truck sort of on the drawing board and a prototype. You not only get some money from GM and Amazon, you get maybe GM's manufacturing capability. And then once the truck is ready, you've got a ready-made customer who's invested in you, who wants to use the trucks to deliver. So you've got already some maybe pre-booked sales. So you can kind of see it working out that way.